Stop scrolling, because if you hold a green card or you're fighting for one, this could be the game changer you've been waiting for, or the nightmare you never saw coming. Imagine logging into your USCIS account and seeing your green card validity magically jump to 5 full years. No extra forms, no insane waits. But wait, what if I told you this free extension hides deadly traps that could deny your renewal, trap you abroad, or block your path to citizenship forever? USCIS just dropped this bombshell, and millions are about to mess it up. Is your green card safe? What's the one mistake that could cost you everything? Stick around, because in the next 15 minutes, I'll reveal the shocking details, the hidden risks, and the secret steps to claim your 5-year extension without a hitch. You won't believe what happens if you ignore this. Hey everyone, welcome back to Immigration Updates Hub, your go-to source for the latest, most accurate immigration news, visa tips, and green card updates. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because immigration rules change fast, and you don't want to miss out. I'm your host, and today we're talking about a massive USCIS bombshell, automatic 5-year validity for green cards. But before you celebrate, ask yourself, is this really as straightforward as it sounds? Will it apply to you? What if you're from a high-risk country or have a pending application? I've got all the answers, backed by official USCIS statements. Let's build some curiosity. What if this extension could actually fast-track your citizenship? Or delay it? What if it opens doors for some but slams them shut for others? Stay tuned, and let's uncover the truth together. Okay, let's get to the heart of it. Just hours ago, USCIS released a policy memo confirming a game-changing update. Starting January 1st, 2026, all valid green cards, Form I-551, will automatically receive a 5-year validity extension upon renewal approval. That's right, no more 10-year waits with interim stickers or emergency trips to USCIS offices. But here's where the curiosity kicks in. Why 5 years? And is this a temporary fix or a permanent shift? According to the memo, this is USCIS's response to massive backlogs caused by COVID-19 delays, staffing shortages, and a surge in applications, over 1 million pending as of late 2025. They say it's to reduce administrative burdens and streamline processing. But dig deeper. Could this be tied to upcoming elections or border security talks? Think about it. Immigration has been a hot-button issue, and this move might be USCIS's way of easing pressure on the system while bigger reforms are debated. For now, the big win? If your green card is expiring soon, you might wake up to an automatic 5-year lifeline. But hold on, does this apply to everyone? Let's break it down, and I'll throw in some real viewer stories to make it relatable. First things first, who gets this automatic 5-year validity? Curiosity alert. It's not as universal as you might think. According to USCIS, this applies to all lawful permanent residents, LPRs, with valid green cards expiring after December 31st, 2025. Family-based green cards, e.g., marriage to U.S. citizen. Employment-based green cards, e.g., EB1, EB2, EB3. Diversity lottery winners and their derivatives. Refugees and asylees who have adjusted status. But here's the plot twist. Conditional green cards, those 2-year ones for recent marriages or investors, are not eligible for the full 5-year auto extension. You'll still need to file Form I-751 or I-829 to remove conditions, and only then might you qualify for the extension. Let me pause here for a curious question. What if you're in a same-sex marriage or have a non-traditional family structure? USCIS confirms this extension applies equally, as long as your status is valid. Equality in immigration is key, but always double-check with an attorney for your case. Question for you. What if your green card is from a high-risk country? USCIS says nationality doesn't matter. This is a blanket policy. But, and this is where it gets curious, enhanced vetting for certain nationalities could delay your renewal processing, meaning you might not get that 5-year stamp as quickly. Real talk. If you're from a country with travel advisories, start your renewal 6 months early. USCIS processing times are already at 12 to 18 months in some field offices. Don't get caught with an expired card. Let me share a quick story to build curiosity. I heard from viewer Ahmed who said, "My green card expires in 2027, but I'm from a flagged country. Will this delay my extension?" Ahmed, based on the memo, your nationality shouldn't block it, but expect extra scrutiny. If that's you, comment below. Let's discuss. Now, let's make this practical, because curiosity without action is useless. How does this automatic validity actually work? Step 1. Check your green card's expiration date. If it's after 2025, you're in the window. But here's a curious tip. Even if it's far off, renew early to beat the rush. USCIS is expecting a flood of applications. Step 2. File your renewal, Form I-90, online or by mail, no later than 6 months before expiry. Pro tip: use the USCIS online portal. It's faster and tracks your case in real time. I recommend uploading all docs digitally to avoid mail delays. Step 3. Once approved, USCIS will mail your new card with the 5-year validity stamped automatically. No extra forms, no biometrics redo in most cases, and no additional fees beyond the standard $455 filing cost. But here's a curious wrinkle. What if your renewal is denied? USCIS says common pitfalls like unreported address changes, criminal issues, or abandonment, staying abroad too long, could void the extension. Ever wondered if that 6-month trip to visit family counts as abandonment? It might. USCIS now uses AI to flag patterns. Let me explain. If you've been out of the US for over 180 days, you risk being seen as having abandoned your residency. Curiosity point. One viewer, Sophia, shared she almost lost her status after a 7-month family emergency abroad. Don't let that be you. We'll dive deeper into avoidance tips soon. This sounds amazing, right? But let's build some real curiosity. What are the hidden catches? First, the pros. 5-year validity means less stress, fewer renewals, and easier travel. No more carrying expired cards with extension stickers. Those are history. For families, this could speed up citizenship paths. Remember, you need 5 years as an LPR, or 3 if married to a citizen, to naturalize. Curious fact, this could clear USCIS backlogs by 20 to 30% per agency estimates, meaning faster processing for everyone. Imagine, shorter waits for interviews, approvals in months instead of years. What a relief. But now, the catches to keep you hooked. Curiosity killer number 1. Not all green cards qualify. EB-5 investors and conditional cards must jump extra hoops, and if you're in removal proceedings, this extension is off the table. Number 2. International travel. With global tensions, a 5-year card doesn't guarantee entry. Countries like the EU now require ETS for US LPRs, and US re-entry could trigger AI-flagged reviews if your patterns look suspicious. Ever thought a family visit could flag you? It happens. 3. Job changes. Switching employers? Your green card validity stays, but you might need to update USCIS to avoid status issues, especially if you're in a specialty occupation. And the big one. What if USCIS revokes extensions midway? Rumors say audits are coming for high-risk cases. Stay tuned. I'll explain why in a sec, and share a story from a viewer who barely escaped a revocation scare. Let's expand on those risks to keep your curiosity piqued. Take international travel. Curiosity question. Did you know that even with a 5-year extension, spending too much time abroad could lead to abandonment claims? USCIS considers factors like your intent to return, family ties, and property in the US. If you're gone for over a year without a re-entry permit, you're at high risk. Pro tip. Always file for a re-entry permit before long trips. It buys you up to 2 years. I remember a case where a viewer, Raj, lost his status after a 14-month work assignment abroad without one. Don't let curiosity turn into regret. Another hidden catch: fraud detection. With the extension, USCIS is ramping up AI audits. If your application had even a minor inconsistency years ago, it could resurface. Curious stat: over 10,000 revocations last year due to undetected issues. Could yours be next? We'll cover how to self-audit soon. Let's get actionable. Tip 1. Renew early. Use USCIS's eligibility checker online. It's free. But here's more. Gather your docs now. proof of residence, tax returns, and photos. Upload everything digitally to speed things up. Tip 2. If traveling, get a re-entry permit, Form I-131, for trips over 1 year. It protects your status. Expand on this. The permit costs $575, but it's worth it. Apply before leaving, and it prevents abandonment claims. Tip 3. Monitor your case via the USCIS app. Set alerts for updates. Pro Curiosity. Did you know the app now has AI chat for basic questions? Use it. Tip 4. If denied, appeal within 30 days, don't delay. But let's dive deeper. Appeals require Form I-290B and strong evidence. Hire an attorney here, as success rates are only 20% without one. Real curiosity booster. I reached out to viewers like you. Maria from Texas says, "My green card expires in 2027. Does this mean I get 5 years free?" Yes, Maria, if approved. Another story. Juan shared how his extension was delayed due to a forgotten address change. Lesson learned. Share your story below. How will this change your plans? What's your biggest worry? Let's build a community of informed immigrants. Your comment might help someone else. Let's keep the curiosity flowing with more tips. Tip 5. For citizenship seekers, use this extension wisely. With 5 years secured, focus on naturalization. File Form N-400 after your required residency period. Curious fact, this could shave months off your wait time, as fewer renewals mean faster USCIS queues. But watch out. Any criminal record or tax issues during the extension could block your citizenship. Get a background check early. Tip 6. If you're in a high-risk category, e.g. from sanctioned countries, consult an attorney before renewing. They can spot vetting red flags you might miss. Expand. For example, if you've traveled to restricted areas, prepare affidavits explaining why. It could make or break your case. Tip 7. Stay updated. USCIS policies evolve. Sign up for their email alerts and follow reliable sources like ours. Curiosity question. What if extensions go to 10 years next? It's possible. Comment your thoughts. Looking ahead. Will this 5-year rule become permanent? USCIS hints at yes, but with 2026 elections looming, who knows? Curious thought. This could pave the way for digital green cards. Imagine your status on your phone with instant validity checks. But beware. Increased validity means increased scrutiny. USCIS is ramping up fraud detection with AI, potentially auditing 20% more cases. What does that mean for you? More random checks, so keep your records spotless. Another angle. This extension might tie into broader reforms like merit-based immigration. Curious if it'll help skilled workers more? We'll watch closely. If this sparked your curiosity, smash that like button. It helps the algorithm share this with more people. Subscribe to Immigration Updates Hub for weekly breakdowns. Next week, we're tackling visa denials, the hidden reasons. Comment below. What's your biggest green card question? When does yours expire? I'll answer in the next video or comments. Thanks for watching. Remember, knowledge is your best defense in immigration. Links to USCIS memo in the description. Check them out. Stay curious, stay informed, and safe travels. See you next time. Let's expand on those risks to keep your curiosity piqued. Take international travel. Curiosity question. Did you know that even with a 5-year extension, spending too much time abroad could lead to abandonment claims? USCIS considers factors like your intent to return, family ties, and property in the U.S. If you're gone for over a year without a re-entry permit, you're at high risk. Pro tip. Always file for a re-entry permit before long trips. It buys you up to 2 years. I remember a case where a viewer, Raj, lost his status after a 14-month work assignment abroad without one. Don't let curiosity turn into regret. Another hidden catch. Fraud detection. With the extension, USCIS is ramping up AI audits. If your application had even a minor inconsistency years ago, it could resurface. Curious stat. Over 10,000 revocations last year due to undetected issues. Could yours be next? We'll cover how to self-audit soon.